Welcome to Motivational Monday. Welcome to Motivational Monday. Welcome to Motivational Mondays. It's been a while. I know I wasn't with you last week, but sometimes, you gotta take some downtime. But I'm back. Motivational Mondays here with you. You know how we start things. What have we got to do? What's the first thing we got to do? No. What's the first thing we got to do? We got to protect ourselves. We got to protect ourselves. So my first thing that I'm going to say to you today, protect this at all costs. Listen, there is chaos going on in this world, right? Absolutely. And you have to make sure that you protect yourself at all costs. And so here we go. Protect your eye gate, your ear gate, your heart gate. Your eye gate, your ear gate, your heart gate. What do I mean by that? Protect what you allow yourself to see. Protect what you allow yourself to hear. Protect how you are allowing yourself to feel. Protect those three things and you'll be set good for the week. So we're about to get right to it. You ready for me? Are you ready for Motivational Mondays? Motivational Monday. Come on, let's go. I'm ready. Let's go. You see, it's your girl and I'm back with you for another Motivational Mondays. But I want to talk with you today. Not gonna be long. We're gonna talk today about staying motivated in tough times. Like, let's not play. Let's not act like it's a party out here. It is tough. It is tough on every side. It is tough. And I want to speak to you. How you stay motivated? How are you holding yourself together? How are you doing? How are you keeping this all together? How are things? How are you? How are you okay? Are you okay? Let me know if you're honestly. I was going to say let me know if you're okay, but as black women, we don't admit when we're not okay. I don't know what's wrong with us. We just keep going, we keep smiling, we keep putting this face on, we keep showing up, we keep presenting, and I don't know what is wrong with us as black women, we just keep it moving, we just keep going. And I do believe that you've got to be strong, you've got to keep it going, you've got to keep moving. I do believe in that ethos 100%. But at what point do you stop and say, hey, this is too much? At what point do you just throw your hands up and say, listen, I need to get some time back. I need to recoup. I need to just get my thoughts together. When will you stop just giving? You keep on giving of yourself, giving of your time, making yourself available. And what's happening to you on the inside is you're dying. You're like, I can't keep this up. But because you want to present this strong black woman, fight the power, strong black woman, strong. You're killing yourself on the inside. Listen. We need to be here for the long haul, yeah? And the only way we're going to make it for the long haul is if we start learning to say, come on, let me hear you say it. No, I can't. But we don't want to appear weak. And listen. I know what it's like to I know. We've all been there. And we're there. We're in it. But I want to speak to you today to say, no, you can't. How are you going to continue to stay motivated in tough times? Honestly, I'm going to just share with you what I do to stay. I'm going to share first of all. Listen. I remember. Listen. You can hear. I can't even get the words out because it's really something that is really dear to my heart. It's something that's really dear to my heart. Just being able to say no and just staying in your lane. I spoke about it a few weeks ago. Just check my previous video, plug, about staying in your lane, because I tell you, there's so much going on right now. The world is in uproar. The world is upside down. The world is having to address things that it's been trying to put under the rug for years. We are having to address things that we've been trying to put under the rug for years. We've got to address ourselves. And in the midst of all of this, we are having to recheck our identity. We're having to recheck who we are. We're having to check back in and say, hold on a second. What are my standards? What are my morals? What do I believe in? What do I stand for? What do I represent? All of these questions are going on. And in that, we're mothers, we're wives, we're sisters, we're aunties. We're all these things as well. And in the midst of that, we're just like, where am I though? Who am I in the midst of all of this? Who am I? Like, who are we? And I really want to say to you today, listen, I wanted to say we've got to know how to stay connected to ourselves in tough times. Don't worry about staying connected to the social media. Social media can wait. Your mental health is important. Yeah? Your followers, if they are true followers, they will hold on. They will give you the space that you need to heal, to recoup, to regather, to take that time out. And so I want to share with you my 3 things that I want you to take on board and to hold fast to them and make sure that you do this so that you can stay on top when troubled times come. How you can stay motivated when troubled times come. First and foremost, be honest. Have a real honest conversation with yourself. Get yourself a mirror and have a real honest conversation with yourself. And I mean it, have a real honest conversation with yourself. Nobody else has to hear, nobody else has to listen. Just have a very frank, to the point, direct, brutal conversation with yourself. Look in the mirror and just have a conversation with yourself. Be honest. Be honest with your fears. Be honest with your dreams. Be honest with your goals. Be honest with what you hate. Be honest with what you don't like. Be honest with what you're struggling with. Be honest with what you just cannot do. Be honest with yourself. Be honest and say, I can't do this and I don't want to do it. And I don't want to apologize for not wanting to do it. I just don't want to do it. I can't do it. If I continue, I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to be available to the world, to my family, to my friends, to my assignment, to my calling. I want you to be honest. Number 1 is be brutally honest with yourself. Have a conversation. Have a conversation, and that conversation has got to be brutal, it's got to be honest, it's got to be real, it's got to be direct. You are the only one that's going to hear it. Just you and Jesus are the only ones that are going to hear this conversation. And when that's what I want you to do. That's what I want you to do. And second to the first point, this is still number 1. When you're being brutally honest, be aware of how you're feeling. Be aware of what emotions it's bringing up for you. Because I'm telling you something, if you're a black woman, or if you're a woman, actually whatever you are, you know what it's like to pretend to keep going. You think your middle name's Duracell. You think your middle name's Ever Ready. You think that should be. No, it's not. Your middle name is none of those things. Your middle name does not mean keep going until you are busted. Your middle name does not mean that you keep going just to prove to the world that you can. You know you can. God knows you can. You prove yourself to nobody but yourself. If they can't see that your efforts are your best, don't try and prove yourself to anybody. If a person is worth the space in your life, they will be able to appreciate what to you is huge, but to them may be little. They will be able to appreciate everything that you do, whether it's on a momentous scale or whether it's on a minuscule scale. The number 1 thing you must do is have a brutally honest, direct conversation with yourself. Stop. Honestly, it will do you no good. Stop hiding. Stop pretending. It won't go away. Those things you hate will not go away. Those things you dislike will not go away. Those things that distress you, that annoy you, that get on your last nerve will not go away. They will not just disintegrate. There's no abracadabra. They will not go away until you look them dead in the eye and speak to them, know what they are and own them. And secondly, in the number 1 point, tap into how you're feeling when you're sharing. I know we don't do feelings because we're bad, we're strong, we got it all going down. We don't do feelings. We show up every day we got this, every day we're on top, every day we're going to conquer the world, every day we are the number 1 motivator, number 1 coach, number 1 therapist, number one. Today, you ain't number anything. Today, you're going to sit back and just be in tune with how you're feeling. Be in tune with how you're feeling. Be in tune with what's really going on, because I tell you something, the people in your life, they're getting the brunt of it. Yeah, they are. Listen, we all know what it's like. When we can't articulate and express what we are really going through, we take it out on other people in other ways. We bring little digs. We bring out little sarcastic comments. We bring out little mood swings come, you just bite at somebody, you just react on somebody, and you're like, oh sorry, it's a stressful day. No, it's not a stressful day. Be honest with yourself. You could be moving into a stressful life if you don't take hold of the things that are holding you back. So number one, have a brutally honest conversation with yourself. I'm telling you, it will serve you well and it will make you be free, because we know that the truth of God, the truth of who you are, will set you free. You've got to be blunt. You've got to be so blunt. You just got to just be blunt with yourself, okay? Blunt and brutally honest. And also tap into how you're feeling. Now, honestly, there's no time to be afraid of how you're feeling, because I'm telling you something, like I said already, it's manifesting already. You just don't realize it. It's manifesting your aura, your facial expression, the way you're speaking to people, the way you're responding to people, the way you're interacting with life. And listen, you're too awesome, too great, too powerful, too mighty, too magnificent to be acting as though you're okay when you're not. If you're not okay, say so. If you can't say it to anybody, say it to yourself. So, and make sure you tap into your feelings. You must tap into how you're feeling. There's no point saying, okay, yes, okay, I'm not happy about this, I'm not happy about that. Slow it all down. Slow it all down and allow yourself to feel it. Feel I'm not happy with myself. Feel what you're not happy about. Feel what is discouraging you. Feel what you are disappointed about. Feel your disappointments. Feel all the things. Feel them. Because I'm telling you something, it's not about bringing you into a down or dark place or a negative place. It's about owning. This is about ownership. This is about empowering you. This is about causing you to rise above the level of lack and pain and distress and destruction and I can't, and how can I, and I'll never will, and they're taking away all those negative words and replacing them with I can, I shall, I will. It's a matter of time, but I'm about to rise, I'm about to soar. It's about ownership, and this is about owning your awesomeness. Owning. Come on. Number two, this is the second thing that I really want you to do. I want you to connect with a vision. Connect with something bigger than where you are right now. What does that mean? Connect with a dream, a goal, something you'd like to do. It could be something like just going to a spa. Maybe you've never been to a spa for the day, and maybe you've never been by yourself. Just give yourself a target, a vision, a goal. Give yourself something that this is what I'm going to do. Give yourself something that drives you, that motivates you. If you don't have vision, if you don't have vision, if you don't have a goal, if you don't have something to aspire to look towards, you are wasting every day. And my goodness, I got a pause. I cannot imagine what it would be like waking up every day and not having something that is driving me, motivating me. How would you be not having something that's driving you, motivating you, steering you? You've got to have something. Even if it's to be the best version of yourself, even if it's to improve on your yesterday, that's a goal, that's a vision, that's something to aspire to. Even if it's something that to you seems impossible, and to the world it might seem minuscule, but to you it's huge. To the world it might seem minuscule, it might seem like nothing to the world, but to you it's huge. To you it's breakthrough, to you it's release. And this is about ownership. So number two, I want you to set yourself a target, set yourself a goal, set yourself something that you want to do. Whether it's, like I said, whether it's going to a spa, whether it's starting a new, I don't want to be specific, because sometimes we put goals into starting a business, starting a new venture, and sometimes that's not your desire, that's not your goal, that's not your aspiration. Sometimes it just not is, but you feel as though everybody's starting a business, everybody's starting something, so I've got to get. No, you don't. Let me give you permission. Let me give you permission. Let me give you permission. You don't. You just need to do you, because you all by yourself is all kind of amazing. You just might be that person that is always there for somebody else. And without you always being there for somebody else, that person probably couldn't survive. That person wouldn't be as awesome, as amazing, as strong as they are without you always being by their side, being the encourager, the motivator, the inspirer. Yes, you can do it. You don't have to be like, well, what about me? Maybe that's your role. Maybe Maybe that's your assignment. Maybe that's who you are. And if you're that person that you feel like, I'm always inspiring everybody else, what about me? Maybe that's who you are. Maybe that's your purpose in life. Maybe that's what you do best. Don't be putting pressure on yourself. Come on, come on, come on. This life has enough pressure. Like, come on. Can we be real for a moment? This life has enough going on. You don't need to add any more to yourself. So set yourself a goal, set yourself a target, set yourself a dream. Just set yourself something that is just different for you to do. And just set yourself something that you can say, this is about me. This time, this goal, this vision, this desire is about me. I want you to set an about me goal. I want you to set an about me goal, an about me dream, about me vision. Yeah, this is all about me. Yeah, this is time to be a little bit selfish. Yeah. Number 3, this is my third one that I want you to use, and I want you to make sure that you hold fast to these 3 things, and they will absolutely set you up to soar and to become whole and to keep your head above the water when troubled times come, because troubled times come. I don't care who you are. I don't care what your name is. I don't care how you look. I don't care what letters you have before your name. And I don't care what letters you have after your name. Trouble will find your door one day. You will experience something, because we all do. But we've got to know how to soar above the noise, soar above the trials, soar, because we're all kinds of awesome. So number 3. This one can be a little bit of a difficult one. Number 3 can be a difficult one, but it's absolutely imperative. It's a difficult one. Should I say it? Submit. That word is like daggers, right? You hear that word submit and you think, whoa, I don't submit to no man. I don't submit to no one. I don't submit. No, honestly, submit to somebody. A mentor, somebody who's just gone through life just a little bit more than you. Submit to somebody who just knows. They don't even have to have gone through life more than you. Somebody who's connected, somebody who knows, somebody who absolutely is going to be that person in your life who will tell you as it is in love, who will tell you as it is because they care about you, they want the best for you. You cannot do this Lone Ranger living. I don't get this. There are some people, they want to do life all by themselves, and good for them. But me, I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe to that, because all of this conversation that we have every day, all day, 24/7, we're talking. Our mind is talking. And can you imagine going through all of that? And I've got nobody to talk to, nobody to bounce it off. It causes pressure up here, women. It causes stress up here, women. It causes... Just find yourself either a friend, a mentor, a pastor, an encourager, a coach, a pastor. But just find somebody that will be your go-to. That person that you can just be having a bit of a rubbish day and you can call them up and say, what you doing? And they'll be like, nothing much. Let's go for a drive. You just that person that you don't have to pretend in front of. That person that to me, that just sums it up. Well, what kind of person is this? Find somebody you don't have to pretend in front of. That's the person that you need. Everybody needs a person that they don't have to pretend in front of. If you have to pretend in front of them, they are not the person. If you have to show up when you're with them, that's not the person. If you have to present in front of them, that's not the person. If you can be you with that person, that's the person. And that's what you need. These are my 3 things that you need to stay above the water. So soar. What did I say we got to do first of all? Protect your eye gate, protect your ear gate, protect your heart gate. Why do we need to do that? We need to protect what we are allowing ourselves to see all around us. When it becomes too much, switch off. You got to protect what you hear. Not everything you hear is for you to hear. It can just become too much. And protect your heart. Those are your 3 things. You own these. You own these. You own that. And they are open doors. They are open avenues where you can receive, and you can receive. And if you don't protect what you allow in, it will disrupt it will disrupt your life. If something is distressing you to the point where it is disturbing your peace, then you've allowed something into your eye gate, ear gate, or heart gate. I love you. This is my Motivational Mondays. 3 things what you need to do to make sure that you keep your head above the water in trying times. But you, my queen, my awesome woman, you're going to be all right, because together we're going to hold each other's hand and we're going to do it. I'll catch you next week, Monday. Motivational Mondays. Have a fabulous week. Look forward to seeing you next week.